Okay, good morning Libra. Welcome to my tarot channel. I am Tarot Muse and I'm here with your weekly love reading. So let's get down to it. I have already laid all the cards out on the table and taken some time to explore what's going on so we can go in so much deeper. So let's get started. Alright, so in the center, in the present moment, we have this tension happening with you and two other people. So it's a triangle that it appears you have created. So I normally pick a card from the Love Oracle and it gives me a little bit more information. And what it's saying is juggling between two lovers, a clash between opposing desires for two people with contradictory personalities. Eventually the right decision will be made. Be loyal to your authentic self and ignore what other people are saying. So then I picked three cards from the Lenormand Tarot deck. And the three cards that came up was the Cross, the Anchor, and the Bear. And what this is telling me is that the weight of the duty, that the conviction, the duty of this situation, the weight of it is just, it's too much to bear. And I see this happening in the past. I see that there is a decision to move away, to be alone, to connect to your essence again, so that you can take charge of the loss, knowing that there is going to be some kind of loss. Because what I see in the present moment is it's quite interesting. We've got the situation and then what crosses it, and the situation is the Love card. It's the Ace of Cups. And when I follow this thread, I see with the Love card that we have the Star. So it's a beautiful love. It's a love that is passionate and full of hopes and inspirations, and it's traditional as well. And it's with someone that is stable and grounded and financially secure and provides for you. So he's a provider. And in a way, it's a wish come true. But and I do see you as the Queen of Wands in this reading, in this thread, because you come up as the Queen of Wands, and he comes up as the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is an earth sign, a Virgo. It can be a Virgo, the earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, especially a Taurus, Virgo or a Taurus, and the last one is a Capricorn. So I feel that this connection is very stable and it ticks all the boxes for you. But then for some reason there is this other thread. And this is what crosses the love, and it's the Page of Wands. So in this case, I follow this thread, and in this case, I'm seeing the Page of Wands as an exciting, passionate experience. And what's happening now in the present moment, or at least based on a decision that you made in the past, was to end this because it started getting out of hand. It started you were experiencing a little bit of conflict with it. You were having to manage possibly being in this relationship or perhaps a marriage and juggling this one. So I sense that you were drawn to this one for the sexual component. It was an affair that you were having, but soon realized that it's not worth it. So yeah, the Chariot is taking charge of the struggle that you're experiencing with having to juggle the conflict in this. So actually taking the time out from this person, like actually, you experience some kind of realization around this and realize that this tension with this person is too much. So now this person I'm seeing as someone different. I'm seeing him as the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is someone that's more emotional and sentimental and poetic and creative. So a different quality to the other person. So if I explore this a little bit further, what I see is consciously what's happening for you right now is there was this need to really ground yourself and experience some kind of consistency in your life again. Bring yourself back into balance. So it's interesting because Libra is about the scales. And, when I look at this reading, we've got two opposites over here, and you've been trying to juggle these two opposites and find some kind of balance with it. But with regards to this grounding, it's kind of realizing that you weren't entirely seeing the extent of this primary relationship, the stable love relationship. It could possibly be a marriage, it could just be a partnership, and so you realize that the relationship had the potential to come to an end. So for some of you, the other person may have found out, and I'm sensing that they did, because when I look at what's going on for the other person, I'm seeing that they are heartbroken by the illusion of the situation, and walking away from the heartache of it, the pain of it. It just being too confusing. And perhaps there's even a possibility that this was consensual between all three of you. You were all aware of each other. There's that possibility as well. So again, the grounding is really allowing yourself allowing accountability on your part, allowing yourself to take responsibility for this heartbreak that has been created in the situation, and this burden that you're carrying. So I can see that the decision here was really to start working at seeing that what it is that you were doing was killing the relationship. So that's one possibility. Or the other possibility was either you didn't feel seen by one of your partners, or you weren't seeing one of your partners, which is why you went down the other road. But there was something about this apathy around not being recognized or acknowledged, or not seeing what's in front of you. And so for you, this need inside to get ground, to really come back to truth, so to speak, and to really spend some time alone, to sit with this, in a way, this mess that has been created here, that is a burden for you right now. So I can see there really is a desire to get on top of it and to take responsibility for it. And I can see that here as well in the unconscious. The cards that are coming up are, let's see what we have here. Yeah, so we've got the abundance, the Tower, the sharing, and stalemate, a new beginning. So yeah, this financially secure, stable environment where you were provided for and you were independent, it looks like it really was a healthy situation with this, let's just say, person A. And it's now reached some kind of stalemate, which you are wanting to release yourself from. So I suspect it's been very painful for you, but it's also been a burden. So yeah, when I look at what is going on here for you, I can see that this beautiful relationship that once was, and it really was a beautiful relationship, because we have the Sun card over here. So the love of this relationship has now become loss and heartache. So this relationship is covered by loss and heartache. This marriage, or this partnership, this union. And yeah, I see that there is a walking away from this in order to get rid of the burden, a moving away from the whole situation and how it escalated. So yeah, so over here what I see is the successful surrender and just surrendering to how trapped you felt in the security of the money with this person. So I think on paper this relationship may have looked ideal, and possibly to begin with you thought it was ideal because it ticked all the boxes in terms of providing for you. But after a while it started feeling stifling because it didn't really, I'm sensing it didn't feed your heart. It wasn't what you wanted. Now what I'm seeing in the future for this person is there's now mistrust. This person no longer trusts you. And I feel like this person was someone from your past, a past relationship. Because they've shut down and they are walking away. For them, the relationship is over. So their trust is broken around it. And I can see that they're pretty cut up about it. You know, we've got the 9 of Swords over here. So this person is literally up at night trying to figure out. So we've got the 7 of Cups over here, and this can be a card of illusion. So trying to figure out all the details of what happened and why it went wrong, and then we see them walking away. So there's a double 9 of Swords. So you can see the first card is the 9 of Swords, and then the last card is the 9 of Swords, and this shows me that this person is really churning. And then this is the 9 of Swords as well. And in the middle, we have the walking away. So this person is really processing this situation intensely, and it's painful for them. So if I look at where the relationship is at right now, things are changing. The status of the relationship is changing, and it's moving in a new direction. Everybody involved is, looking towards understanding the illusion, finding balance with whatever this confusion and illusion was within the connection by being alone. So really understanding that aloneness is key right now in order to come back to stability and groundedness and some kind of inner peace. Because the cards that I have here are breakthrough, integration, and success in the Osho deck. So breakthrough is really getting to the heart of what happened here and really understanding what played out. And then integrating the pain around the situation, integrating the lessons around the situation, and what could have been done differently, how you could have, what there was for you to learn in the whole experience. Why did you attract or create this experience on an unconscious level? Often relationships are not just about boy meets girl. We're drawn to each other because we're needing to see unseen aspects of our unconscious shown back to us. Relationships are very much a medicine. They're our teacher if we open ourselves to it and are willing to see what's there. And then lastly, we have the success card, and I really see there is a breakthrough with this for you, Libra. There is a breakthrough with this. So here as the outcome, we have the World card, which is the card of a cycle ending or a completion. And once again, I just see you. So there's a possibility that you may have met this person in a work environment. I mean, it's kind of tricky right now because we've got the COVID-19, but maybe you are still going to work, and that's where you met this other person and this romance started. Because I sort of get this, I just had this sense of work around here. So we've intuitively, you know that all of this is over. You called it, and now you're trying to find balance with what happened. So maybe you're still attached to the sexual elements of it, or maybe you're still attached to the people. So there's a lot of processing going on in you right now, and just bringing yourself back to balance. And so that you can take responsibility for what happened and move on. Okay, well, thank you for listening if you're still here, and I would appreciate if you can like and subscribe to my channel, and feel free to leave your comments. I'm always interested to hear what you think or how you feel, and if I did hit the mark with this reading, then you are welcome to contact me for a private tarot reading so that we can go deeper and get to the root of what's going on. Okay, my email address is in the description box. Thank you for watching. Bye.